The class which you were having with Zishan sir,
Yes, sir.
that was NEET based.
Yes, sir. Yesterday's.
Okay. Okay. I actually joined that class. Means I
Oh,
had to take another class, so I just joined it by mistake.
oh,
And he also didn't know me. But I saw you in the meeting. I remember Zishan sir was there and you were there. Because
yes.
I think he thought that I'm also a student there. So there was a confusion. So, but then I rejoined. So I saw that chemistry was going on. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you had opted for the NEET only,
Yes, NEET and the common classes.
NEET plus CBSE.
Yes, ma'am.
So CBSE classes were going on regularly from the starting. You were there with me only.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
NEET, but nobody informed actually. That's why I want to know this so that I will just take action for this.
Oh,
You tell me, Jobita, what was this whole issue? Can you just explain me once so that I can then further talk?
ma'am, first, like in June or July, they asked me if I want NEET classes or not. So at then, I was having some confusion. Should I take now or not? Then my father said, "You just take now. It will
Hmm.
be okay. We will help you with that only." So and my father give the money, and they said like from July 1st onwards there will be class.
From
Means
June first week,
July 1st.
July 1st, okay?
So that time nothing was taken. So after that my vacation started. So I thought now it will be not there. Like my then my father asked on like September, have you started your NEET classes or not? And they said they will start now, but they did not start. Like yesterday they started them.
So why didn't you take any action or why didn't you tell me? Or because I was there with you the whole time, Jovita. You were having physics classes under me only. And other teachers must be there. Which all classes do you take here in Learnivio?
PCB.
PCB. So chemistry, who teaches you chemistry?
Chemistry. First was Salim sir.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Zishan sir.
Okay, Zishan sir is handling your entire chemistry.
Yes, no.
Or specifically NEET one. Both.
No, both.
Now both. Salim sir is not teaching you now.
No.
Okay. And bio?
Mariam ma'am.
Hmm?
Mariam.
Okay. Mariam Mumtaz.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there also bio in bio also you must be requiring for NEET the
Yes, ma'am.
classes.
It will be starting tomorrow.
Okay, so none of the classes were started, not just
Ma'am.
physics. None of the classes were started.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just tell me just one thing, Jovita. When the classes were not started in the month of July, that time why didn't you tell? Because you have paid for the NEET plus CBSE. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
You've not just paid for CBSE, you've paid for both of these. So when the classes were not started, why didn't you inform?
Ma'am, at that time we had started our vacation, so we went to India. So my CBC classes was also I was not attending that time.
Hmm.
So from August onwards, I was getting confused why they are not starting the NEET classes. So at the end of August,
Did
I
you
was like,
text them? Did you text the operations team, the
yes.
management?
I asked one day that if I have any NEET classes. They say you do not have any NEET classes today.
Okay. One thing, Jobata, anyways, I will talk to the management and the higher authorities. Do not worry about that. I'll definitely talk and I'll know what is the matter exactly. But one more thing, Jobita, whenever such a thing happens, you also should make your part properly secured well. Right? Your father is there who can take initiations and who can take actions on behalf of you. So when these
Yes.
classes were not going on, you should have at least informed them continuous, not just one single message. And when they're saying no, you don't have the class, and then you are silent. Because see, it's not a trial class for you. You have been taught by me, right? So you know how
Yes.
am I going to teach you, and maybe a little different for NEET because in NEET the teaching pattern is different. You have to focus more on numericals and all. But this is not your trial class, and you don't want trial class from it's whether it's Mariam ma'am, Zishan sir, or me. You want proper classes, right? So you should
Yes.
have texted them so that if they said anything to you or anyone is there, so like and somebody is going to ask me, why didn't Jobita also text or take any action? So then you should have the mouth to say that yes, I have texted them 3 to 4 times, but no action was taken. Okay. So in future, whether it's regarding your homework, assignment, anything, you have any issue, whether it's related to physics or not, it's related to any of your other subjects, be it your chemistry, be it your bio. So just I am there. You can at least just text me on WhatsApp also. You can text me in the class also to stay after 2 minutes. You want to talk anything, or whether it's any issue, you can just let me know. Okay, we can just
Okay.
stay back after the class and we can have an interaction. Okay,
Okay.
I'll definitely ask this. What's the exact issue? And I think they'll be then contacting you and they'll inform you that what was the issue. They'll talk to your father also. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, regarding these classes, so see, this is your first class for NEET. I also asked them about the classes that if Jobita is preparing for NEET, then why did she join so late? Today only I asked because I also didn't know that you were about to have these classes. So today only I got to know. So when I asked, they said you were, I think, having exams or something past month, or so that was the confusion. Now I know the whole story from your side. I'll just definitely contact them and tell them everything. Now, see, Jobita, the regular classes which we have for CBSE, they and the NEET pattern, this is not very different, but there are certain differences. When you are preparing for your school exams, CBSE, when I use the term, it means your school exam. Okay. When you're preparing for the CBSE exam, whether it's your class 12th or it's your class 11th, that time you are just focusing on how to get marks, right? Main aim is to get the concept and then the marks. And how to get the marks? Subjective questions are there. You have to learn each and every derivation. Derivations come and the marks are also cut if the derivations are not done properly, right? In
Yes.
NEET, everything is in the form of a multiple choice question where you just have to stick a single correct answer. In the JE exams, there are questions where more than multiple answers can be taken. So multiple choice questions mean multiple choices will be given, but you only have to choose one answer. And 720 marks paper is there. You are from India only, Jobita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, okay then. So I think you'll be attempting the paper here only.
Uh, Ma'am, our school now conducts the NEET
Okay.
test. So
Okay,
we,
that's fine. That's actually better. Then it will help you only if your school is conducting NEET. Because NEET is an exam of class of India only. India ka exam hai, NEET medical ke liye, right? Now, one more thing, cutoffs are very high. Cutoffs are very high. So, bio, chemistry, and physics, these are the three subjects. Now, this is not the time when you can ignore a subject. Earlier, it was that this is this subject. If you're done with this subject, then this will happen and all nothing. Now, in every subject, PCB, you have to score marks without any subject, and specifically physics, the paper is not tough now. Previous year's papers we'll be doing. Questions level, the levels of the questions are fine. In 12th class also we have these NEET classes, and in 12th, because the immediate students are there who are going to just appear after class 12, they also have their mock tests here. So those papers also I'm going to share with you, some of them, because right now we are going to focus on only 11th, no 12th part, because your school exams will be disturbed. In 12th, when you reach class 12, that time you have sufficient time, where from wherever you study, you will have sufficient time to at least correlate with things. That time you have to keep on revising 11th at certain intervals. Okay. Now, see, how we should go about is that motion in a straight line I'll start, because whatever topics we have done, I'll start with that. So motion units and dimensions right now I'm not doing, but units and dimensions we will do. Without units and dimensions, you'll not be able to appear for your exam, because units and dimension, this seems a very easy chapter and the questions are also easy. It's just that this has a whole lot weightage in your NEET exam. Like we cannot exempt ourselves from study. Okay, this chapter involves gravitational constant, which we have already been studying in all these chapters come. So how to prepare for NEET physics is that how we will go in the next class. Slowly or gradually you will learn things, because this is your first class, so I'm also not going to burden you with everything and every instruction and every detail. Slowly, gradually you'll be able to relate it. But one thing I'll tell you, Jobita, do not miss out your classes of the other batch, because whatever will be taught there, here we have to just focus on the NEET section. We have to focus on the questions that have come in NEET previously, the previous year's questions, and every numerical related to NEET, whether it's numerical or theory, conceptual question, assertion, reasoning, anything, but related to NEET only. So basic theory part, if we go into in detail, it will be just a wastage of time. So that you have to revise from the main classes, okay? Now, in these classes, I am going to quickly brief you, not quickly, in a little detail about the first chapter, motion in a straight line. Actually, the second chapter, first chapter is units and dimensions. That we are going to do in the last. Here, because there has been a quite time since when you have studied this chapter, actually, in the initial days, I think only March, April, you have studied this chapter with me. So I'm just going to brief you with, you already have these, these are from your class notes only. I've just clicked on the note from your class notes only, which we had done that time. And I'll just make you revise all these things. I think the revision will not be completed in today's class itself, but whatever revision is done in today's class, those topics, theory part, you are going to revise it by yourself. I'm not saying practice some numericals or anything. A simple one or two numerical I'll give you in the homework only. Do that, that's enough. Okay, just for today. Because once the theory part we are done, then we are going to land up into the numericals, and then we are going to do the numerical zone. Am I fine?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And if you want any changes and if you want anything, you can always let me know. You know it. You can always tell. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm starting with the basics of calculus. So in calculus, we have two sections, differentiation and integration. You can mute yourself. You can ask anything in between while unmuting yourself. And whatever doubt you have, Jupiter, which wasn't cleared that time and is still pending, and it's still pending when we were discussing the next upcoming portions and all. So you can that time also brief me, and it's not, this is nothing different, that NEET is completely different and your school exams are completely different. So you can interrupt in between also for that. So yeah, when we are talking about differentiation and integration, here we'll start first with the differentiation portion. So as we have discussed already, what is differentiation? In differentiation, you have a very small quantity. This is infinitesimally small. Means a very, very, very small quantity. We'll be discussing about quantities which are very, very, very small. Like this only we'll be talking about the quantities. So whether it's integration, differentiation, these small quantities are existing. And when you have a huge quantity and you want to find out a smaller portion, you are going to apply differentiation. Now, how to differentiate is an important thing. When you have a polynomial function, y is equal to x to the power n. And one more thing, Jobida, if you want me to stop at one point where you want to copy anything which was missed or something, that also you can tell, okay?
Okay.
So a polynomial function in the form of y is equal to x to the power n, we always write it as nx to the power n minus 1. Differentiation and integration and vectors make these three topics very strong, Jupiter. Whatever free time you get, these three topics, differentiation, integration, and vectors, make it very strong. It will just help you in your exam. Like your exam will be very smooth if you know these three topics perfectly. In class 12th also, it is going to benefit you. For your board exams of class 12th, it is going to benefit you. And for your final main NEET exam also, it is going to benefit you. Okay. So if you have a polynomial function like y is equal to x to the power 2, so it is 2x, y is equal to x to the power 3. So 3x square. You have nx to the power n minus 1. Now, applications, these applications, we are going to see it directly in the chapter. Out of the trigonometric functions, sine theta, cos theta, con neat, tan theta. These three have to be remembered by you. If you were a JE appearing student, I would have recommended you to learn all these things. But in NEET, all these things do not come. First point, second point, and the third point, these are enough for the chapter. Okay. Sine theta differentiation gives you plus cos theta. Plus cos theta differentiation gives you minus sine theta. And tan theta's differentiation gives you sec square theta. Theta can be replaced with x also. It can be replaced with omega t also. These are the, and phi also. Theta, omega t, phi, and sometimes alpha. These are the common symbols for any angle where the differentiation and integrations are applied. So sine theta becomes plus cos theta becomes minus sine theta, tan theta becomes sec square theta. These should be remembered by you because these are going to be applied in the numericals. Exponents are very easy when we're talking about the differentiation, whether or integration also, but at least differentiation. The value on differentiation remains exactly the same. You have e to the power x, it will still remain as e to the power x on differentiation also. But when we're talking about the logarithmic functions, in logarithmic functions, there is inverse property. Inverse property simply means that if I have logarithmic function, I will just reciprocate it. I will reciprocate it, matlab, if I have log 5.134, so it is going to be 1 by 5.134, whatever it is there. Means when you are differentiating dy over dx and it's log x, it will be simply 1 by x. Log 5 is a constant value. Still, it will be 1 by 5. So whatever, whether you have variables, you have constants, it is going to come in the denominator for the logs on differentiation. Logs are important for your class 12th more than your class 11th. Okay. Exponent also for your class 12th and for your SHM chapter in class 11. The exponential part is important from that perspective. Yeah, constant function, when you have a constant function, for a constant function, f with the fx is there. Straight away, when you are differentiating this constant function over x, this will be 0. Straight away, this will be 0. Means y is equal to 3 is present when you are differentiating it. On differentiation, dy over dx, dt, whatever is given, this will be 0. Similar to this value of pi. Pi is a constant. You know its value is 3.14 something something and it is fixed. But usually we say 22 by 7, which is 3.14. We round it off and use it as 3.14. So if y is equal to pi given, then also you are differentiating these values, dy over dx, dt, anything. This is going to be straight away 0. But when you have a constant term multiplied to a function, that time keep the constant as it is and differentiate this function. And finally, you can multiply these two. Like, quickly give me the answers of these two parts, okay? Take 2 minutes and just quickly give me the answers of these in the chat box. Okay, first part 12x square, second part 6x. This is the first part.
Yes, ma'am. First one is 6x.
So you have written it in the
Yes,
reverse order.
yeah,
Yeah, correct.
6x.
See, 3 is there. You are differentiating this. It will be 2x. So this will be 6x. Perfect. And this also, you are right. This will be 4. This is going to be 3x square. So it will be 12x square. Correct. Please tell me the answer for the next one. This one.
Ma'am, minus 1 by 4 plus t raised to minus 3 by 2.
What, Jobita?
Minus 1 by 4
Minus, you're getting the answer as minus 1 by
plus whole raised to minus 3 by 2.
minus 1 by 4
Plus
plus
t
3.
t
Okay, t.
minus 3 by 2.
T
Minus 3 by 2. Whole raised to minus 3.
to the power minus 3 by 2.
Yes.
This is your answer.
Yes.
Okay, let us check. See, you have the variable as x to the power. X is equal to 1 by 2 root t. So the first step that you have to do here is that you have to bring the denominator in the numerator so that you can solve it further. So here 1 by 2 will act as a constant term for you. What we are studying, constant multiplied to a function. So when you are differentiating dx over dt, here we'll have half present. T is actually to the power half in the denominator. Means when I have this equation 1 by 2, I can write t to the power half already. This equation and this equation, both these equations are the same. So this, when this will go up, it will be t to the power minus half. So the constant term is kept aside. The exponential term comes t to the power minus half minus 1. That's what we have done, minus half minus 1. So when you are multiplying this, 1 into minus 1 will be minus 1. 2 into 2 will be 4. So minus 1 by 4. You have here minus 1 by 4 and this is t. This is straight away, this is getting multiplied. This is not getting added. This is not getting subtracted. You have 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2. So when 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is there, you're just multiplying it. So this is minus 1 by 4. And see, your variable here that you're using here is t. Okay. Now, yeah, this is right that here this 2, here this will be 2, and you will have minus 3 by 2. So you are not adding in between. When you have these two variables present, when it is the constant term with the function, you are multiplying both the terms. You're not adding any term. So this addition is not possible here. You are actually multiplying it. So minus 1 by 4 multiplied to t to the power minus 3 by 2. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, just write down this. I think it will just take a second. Just write it.
Done.
Done? Okay.
Yes.
Now, regarding the addition and subtraction, which we have done already. So what did we discuss? We have basically discussed that whenever you have any function, whether it's fx, yx, hx, gx, any function which is available, when you are going to differentiate it, the individual differentiations will be followed. Now, when you are differentiating it, what about the individual terms? Individual terms, by now you know how to differentiate it. You know how to differentiate the individual terms. Okay. Fx can be differentiated, yx can be differentiated, hx can be differentiated, and gx can be differentiated. But when you are differentiating these terms and you have to add them or subtract them or mixed, some are getting added, some are getting subtracted, you solve it the way you have been solving it, means differentiate this, differentiate this, differentiate this. And whatever values you are getting here, just put the operations properly. That's it. You just have to put up the operations properly, whether it's added or it's getting subtracted. You just have to put the operations in between. Okay. So, example, let's say you have y is equal to 3t square minus 4t plus 6. Can you differentiate this and tell me what's the value of differentiation? Please tell. Please try this and then just tell me that. Okay. Yeah. You're getting 4 meter per second. When did I say this is velocity? When did I say that this is the position? You are getting 4. What is the value of t that you've put? How come you're not getting t? No, it's incorrect. Jupiter, just try it once more. Just try it once more. Follow the steps. Then I'll discuss. Just try it once more.
Ma'am, for 40,
Yes.
ma'am, for 40, we had to minus like 44 is to minus 1, right?
For this, t
Yes.
take t's power as 1 and then solve. If nothing is mentioned, means the power is 1.
Ma'am, is that 8?
What?
8.
You're getting the answer as 8.
Yes.
Okay, let me discuss this first. Jupiter, can you just click the picture of the solution and share, because I want to see what you have done and at what step you're lagging.
Ma'am, I don't have phone. My mom just went for her duty.
Okay, then I'll just tell the solution. You will then later on cross check.
Okay.
See, when we are differentiating dy over dt, 3 is a constant term. You have here 3t squared. So 3 is a constant term. We have separated t and t square is left. So t square is written as 2t. Now this is written as 2t minus, let's solve this. This term is simply 4t. 4 is a constant. What did I tell you? T has the power 1. T has the power 1. So t to the power 1 means 1 is multiplied here and 1 minus 1 here, right? Plus 6. 6 is just a constant term. And I've told you whether it's 3, 4, 5, 6, any term like this is there. So we write it as 0. So this is equal to 60 minus 4 t to the power 0 plus 0. See, t to the power 0 means 1. Any variable to the power 0 means 1. So it's like 60 minus 4. T to the power 0 is 1 only. It's minus 4. And this is 0. So this is the equation dy over dt. How you are getting proper values when the answer would be here in this?
Ma'am, I added 6. That's why.
Okay, okay,
I forgot to write. I forgot to write the 0 for 6.
okay. Just write this and then try one more question that I'll give you.
Done, ma'am. Ma'am, 8 meter per second.
How much you're getting?
8.
8. Let us see. Let us cross check this then, because I don't remember the value. So let's see. Yeah, 60 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 2, 8. I think now you've understood the concept which was lagging regarding the constant term. Okay. So there is one more equation, just one last equation for today. Then I'll end the class, Shobita. Okay, at least just increase your speed. See, this kind of speed is not going to help you in NEET. Be a little fast with this question, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, 17 meter per second.
What you're getting?
17 meter per second.
17 meter per second. 15t square plus 8t minus 1. 1 or 6?
6. 6.
6 minus 6. This is minus 6 plus 4 to 0 jayega. So 15t square means 1 plus 8. So this is basically 15 plus it. You are getting 17?
6. 8 minus. Oh, okay, 0, right, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, 1 minute.
No, wait. Minus 6 is also present. Wait, I think answer is right. Minus 6 is also there, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So minus 6 will stay here. 4 is 0.
4 is 0.
Yeah, 4 is 0. Means minus 6 is there. So this is 8 minus 6. So this is 15 plus 2, which is 17. Yeah, very good, Shubhita. I think we are done with differentiation basics for this. Integration. Now in the next class, I will not just completely do integration